Imagine driving to a job interview when suddenly your car makes a loud noise. You pull over, you get out of your car, and you realize you have a flat tire. What are you going to do next? According to a survey done by the AAA insurance company, they found that 1 in 5 millennial drivers ages 18 to 34 say that they not know how to change a tire. For this speech, I intend to guide you through the process of changing a car tire. I will be covering the preparations you will need to make and the tools you will need, and finally, the tire changing process itself. To prepare for a tire change, you will need to pull over to the side of the road if you have a blowout. The next step is to turn on your hazard lights. The third step is to engage your parking brake. If you're at home with a flat tire, engage your parking brake and make sure you're on the flat surface. Now that we have prepared for a tire change, the next we will be learning about the tools that we'll be needing for this job. For the tools that we'll be needing for this job, many of these tools can be found under your vehicle's trunk mat. The first tool is the jack, which is used to safely lift the car in the air. Another tool that we'll be using is the wrench, which is used to loosen the lug nuts that will keep your tires in place. And finally, the most important tool is the spare tire, which is important to know that the spare tire is only meant to be used for emergency use only and not for daily driving. Now that we have the appropriate tools for the job, the next step is to carry out the tire changing process itself. The tire changing process starts with loosening your lug nuts with the wrench while the car is still on the floor. The next step is to place the jack at the appropriate lifting points. You have to note that each car make and model has its own mounting points, so you will needing your owner's manual to identify your lifting point. Once you have found your lifting point for your car, you place your jack underneath that lifting point and lift the car approximately 2 to 3 inches from the tire to the road. The third step is to completely loosen the lug nuts and remove the tire by wiggling it back and forth. Once you have removed the tire, place the spare tire on the wheel hub assembly and tighten the lug nuts by hand. The next step is to lower your car with the jack just enough so that the tire is now allowed to spin freely. Then tighten the lug nuts with your wrench in a star pattern. The final step is to lower your car completely and place your tools in the appropriate locations. Now that we have covered all the steps needed to change a flat tire, it is time to head back to the road. Thank you.